everybody, this is Brian David Marshall coming to you from Magic Weekend in Paris. I'm here with Martin Juza.
Hey.
Martin is 5-0 right now at the end of the first leg of the event. It's standard. And
it's a 60 card deck. Yeah.
It's a 60 card deck. We don't. I mean, we've done some of these deck techs before about 60 card decks, but
Not
you are
often.
known as a limited player.
Yeah.
And you kind of made a promise. Like I don't know how seriously you meant it, but that you were going to try to work harder on your constructed game for this season.
Unfortunately, I have some friends who come up with good ideas, and here I go.
Okay, so you got a deck here. Is it a Tezzeret deck, or is it a Kuldotha Forgemaster deck? Which would you call this one?
I would say it's a Kuldotha Forgemaster deck.
So you're playing 4 Tezzerets in the deck.
Oh yeah.
Are you playing 4 Kuldotha Forgemasters?
Oh yeah. I would play 6 if I could.
Yeah? Is it that good? You've made a pretty bold claim about this card. You've said that if I untap with Kuldotha Forgemaster in play, I cannot lose the game.
Yeah. There's like whatever they have on board or whatever the situation is, it takes like 1 or 2 minutes to figure it out, but like it's always there. It's always, the win is always there in the decks somehow.
So let's take a look at some of the cards that make up this deck. I mean, at first glance, it could look very much like a blue-black control deck, right? I mean, we have Mr. TMS. You know, if you're playing blue, you pretty much can play that. I mean, also, still looks like a blue-black control deck here. You know, Inquisition of Kozilek.
Yeah, that's like the ideal start. Turn 1 Inquisition, take your Fauna Shaman or Mana League, something like that. Or
two Preordains.
just like some random extra card draw.
A little extra velocity for the deck. 1 Duress, which is just like a 5th Inquisition. Interestingly, though, I mean, I'm looking through here, and I'm not seeing Mana League.
Yeah, this is more like a tap-out deck. It's not like, you know, counter this, counter that, play Tezzeret, make it a 5/5. This is more like turn 1 Inquisition you, turn 2 play a ramp spell, which is...
So ramp spells include Everflowing Chalice.
And Sphere of...
Right, the freshly minted Sphere of the Suns.
You play turn 2 either Chalice or Sphere, turn 3 you play one of the Planeswalkers. And ideally, Tezzeret like looks at top 5 cards, you get the Kuldotha Forgemaster, then you play that on turn 4. Or you protect your Planeswalkers with one of those. So
you have Tumble Magnet. So you said this is not really like to just keep the beats back or to protect you, it's to protect the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, it's more like protect the Planeswalkers, yeah.
And then similarly, you have Ratchet Bomb.
Ratchet Bomb, yeah. Which is good. Like, the red deck was very popular, the Kuldotha red.
Sure.
So we like figured out that this card's probably going to be good. Yeah.
So we're just going through the artifacts. We also have Inkmoth Nexus.
People are like, oh, so your plan is like to infect them or whatever, and then like no, like this is there just because it's like a cheap artifact for a Forgemaster that doesn't take any slots in the deck. It's just a land that turns into a cheap artifact that you can sack into Forgemaster and find something sweet.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the sweet things you can find. Yeah. A lot of times, one of the first things you're finding, I think, is this card.
There is like 2 ways to kill the opponent. I can like explain if
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So what do you like?
You have to show these 3 cards first.
You have to show the whole set. Okay. Yeah. These are your targets.
First thing you can do is you have an untapped Forgemaster, and you sack 3 artifacts. You get a Battlesphere, which gives you 4 artifact tokens. You attack with the Battlesphere and shoot him with 4 tokens. That's for 12. Pumps it for 4, shoots for 4. So that's 12 damage. You sack the 3 of the 4 tokens. You get Mindslaver. You take his turn, do whatever, tap his guys, tap his lands, and next turn you have 1 token, Forgemaster, and Battlesphere, and you attack for 8. And that's 12 and 8 is 20. So this is one way to kill them if like they don't have anything. If they have something, you sack 3 things. You find the Darkslick Colossus. Usually you attack once they have something to block with. Then you get Mindslaver, you take their turn, tap their guys, and attack.
So Mindslaver is really an integral part of winning this.
Yeah, like sometimes you don't need Mindslaver, sometimes you do. It's always a combination of these 3 cards.
So just rounding out the remaining 60, you've got you've got 5 islands, 7 swamps, and then 8 blue-black lands, 4 Darkslick Shores, and 4 Catacombs.
But no creeping tar pits, because they're just too slow. They don't do anything. They don't play turn 1 discard or Preordain. Then whenever you need like turn 4 untapped land for Forgemaster and you draw tar pit, you're like, oh man, I wish this was an untapped land. So we just switch it for an untapped land.
So you'd rather have basic lands in this case because,
Yeah.
again, a lot of the spells you want to cast are not color required, but they're expensive. You want to be at 5 mana.
You're not winning the games by attacking for 3 on turn 25. You're just winning by poisoning them or Battlesphereing them.
Sure. All right, let's talk a little bit about the sideboard. There's a pretty exciting target in your sideboard that you can go get.
Against red decks, like after sideboard, we have this sweet guy.
Platinum Emperion. I assume they have a hard time getting rid of this guy.
Like
and
Lightning Bolt, like Arc Trail, like they could probably
you can do this in response to a Lightning Bolt too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They could probably kill Platinum Angel, but this guy is so big that like they need like 3 Lightning Bolts to kill it.
Sure. Also, I guess against the aggro decks, we're seeing Black Sun Zenith.
Oh yeah, this card is super sweet.
Yeah, it's really good. Have you drawn it just multiple times? You just
yeah. Like once is usually enough. Second times is so sweet.
Something's gone wrong. 2 more Duresses in the sideboard. What are we bringing those in for?
Blue black, blue white, mirror match. All the control decks.
Speaking of the mirror match.
Yeah, that's like one sweet card I have for the mirror. Yeah, like how about I take your Tezzerets? Because you don't have Forgemasters, because no one plays them. I'll take your Tezzeret, and then you don't have anything, and I have Forgemaster and Tezzeret.
So it's not really a strict mirror match.
Yeah.
Go for the Throat. This is a card a lot of people are talking about coming into this.
I didn't really like this in my sideboard. It's just like my friends were like, yeah, we should play this because it's good against Valakut and Vampires and whatever. But I don't think this card is very good in the sideboard.
Okay.
Speaking of my friends.
Oh yeah, you want to credit the guys who came up with this? Let's just run through the last couple cards here while you're talking.
So like a week before the Pro Tour, I'm like, man, this sucks because Mirrodin Besiege is not a Magic Online. So what am I gonna do? I'm stuck playing Constructed. That sucks. I don't like this. But fortunately, I talked with my friend Raul Porian. He's from Germany. We talked pretty much before every Constructed, or like before every event. He like tests all the time. He wins all the PTQs, but he never goes because he's too busy studying. And he's like, man, we found this sweet deck with Lino Borgold yesterday, and it's a Tezzeret deck with Kuldotha Forgemasters. I'm like, 5 mana 3/4 guy, really? Like turn 4, and then they're gonna like kill you with Primeval Titan. It's like, yeah, you should try this. It's really good. We've been playing it for like 2 straight days. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's try that. It's like, what are you gonna do if they like resolve Primeval Titan when you have Forgemaster? It's like, yeah, how about like you go find Mindslaver next turn, attack with the Titan and kill them with their own like mountains and Valakus. I'm like, yeah, that could work. How about some more sweet other targets?
And does that actually happen?
Yeah, that's pretty much the only way how we kill Valakut. It's either Mindslavering them and killing them with their own cards, or sometimes you just go like discard them. You see that they don't have a Lightning Bolt because no one really plays Lightning Bolt anymore. Then you go Nexus, Tezzeret, make it a 5/5, poison them for 5. Then whatever they play, like Avenger, Titan, whatever.
You hit them for another 5.
Next turn you just hit them for another 5. Yeah.
And then you can also kill people by ultimating Tezzeret, right?
Yeah.
The Battlesphere is great for that because you he represents 5 artifacts. So that's this combination right here without anything else.
Sometimes
is
10. Yeah.
So
no, yeah, but you have to deal 20. So like sometimes you just go end of turn, exchange three of my artifacts for like a Battlesphere, then play some more spheres and Chalice for 0.
Chalice for 0, sure.
Ultimate for 20. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I mean, so this deck has gotten off to a 5-0 start for you.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty excited. You get to sit down at the draft table next.
4-1.
So two players, you got 9-1.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah.
So the last few times that you've gotten off to this kind of a good start, it's boded pretty well for you in terms of overall finish.
I think so. Yeah. Like it always feels good to start 5-0. Yeah. What am I gonna say?
Okay. Well, from Martin Juza, this is Brian David Marshall from Magic Weekend Paris.